Choice this year, and quickly he's subdued through constant pain, disgrace. The young boy lost their roots. With time, the child draws sin. The swimming boy done wrong, deprived of all his thoughts. The young man struggles on and on, he long, a woman to his song.
Fala galera, bem-vindos a mais um episódio do Sonoridades. Hoje a gente tem a Tarja, que passou por São Paulo há pouco. O papo foi gravado um pouquinho antes dela vir pra cá. A gente fala de tudo, da carreira, da turnê, que era para ser a maior dela pelo Brasil, 9 shows. Teve que adiar alguns problemas de saúde, como vocês acompanharam, mas o papo tá bem legal. Tem outras curiosidades ali da turnê, da carreira, do reencontro com o Marco Rietala, e vinil, inteligência artificial, entre outras coisas mais. Espero que vocês curtam, compartilhem e comentem bastante. Tarja, thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure to talk with you.
Thank
So,
you.
this concert here in Brazil will be special because you have Marco with you. So, what can you spoil? What can you tell about some surprises?
There will absolutely be surprises. There will be. I am sure that fans are very keen to check out the set list when we start the tour from Argentina. What's going on? Because of course, okay, I can tell you that there will be some old songs, and there will be songs from me and Marco. But further information I can't really tell you. But, I was asking some time ago in my social media for the fans to give me their ideas about the songs that they would like us to perform. And it was insanely nice to see the variety of songs. They were like, whatever, songs that I've never sang myself. And, unbelievable. People got very, very inspired and, about that little request, and I was taking it seriously. I was reading all of them, and it was nice to go through them to decide really.
And it'll be, I think, six concerts in Brazil, 7 maybe?
9.
9?
9. It's the longest tour I've ever done in Brazil. It's 9 shows. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, really, I got to go very, very north, and it's not every day you are there. You get to go to Sao Paulo, maybe Rio, but 9 cities. It's unbelievable.
And you're going to do some cities you never went before.
Yeah, Belém. Yeah, it's like, wow. 9.
And last year released a Dark Christmas album, which caught some people by surprise, because I think some people never expected that you're going to release some Christmas songs. So how do you see the reception? Did you like the reviews? How do you see that?
I know that it's not very common in Brazil, this kind of culture. It's not a tradition in your country to do Christmas music, and the artists are not releasing Christmas albums. I don't know why. Is it maybe because of the heat and the time of the year is so hot, and you don't feel like how I feel in the northern countries. Finland is a Christmas country. Europe is a cold time of a year, and everybody is like seeking for some comfort, and music can give us comfort. And that was the fact. I started my solo career with Christmas album in 2006. I've been touring Christmas tours since 2005 every year, and firstly in Finland, then no, not in Europe. It was the first tour was already in Europe, and they are very important concerts to me. It's a very important factor of going on tour on that time of the year, because I feel like people are really in need for comfort and happiness and peace of mind. It's the end of the year. You're usually already very tired, and Christmas is not necessarily the most wonderful time of the year for everybody. You get to be reminded of those people that are not longer in our lives. I lost my mother many years ago already, but that loss made me realize that I need comfort myself, and music has been there always to give me that as an artist. And so I feel that there is this very, very deep soul connection with music and a listener. And that's why Christmas comes in a time of a year, when you really need it, really need music and art in general. And I've been blessed to be able to do these shows. I mean, they are important.
Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun.
And one thing that is most interesting is that Dark Christmas kind of entered the digital charts in some countries. So
Yes, absolutely. My Christmas albums, I have done 3 of those albums, and they are always, they keep on selling. My label is very happy, actually. They say that these albums, it's crazy, you don't need to do any promotion, they sell anyway. I'm like, all right. But it's a very interesting concept that I created with my previous album, Spirits and Ghosts, about this dark Christmas with symphonic orchestra and me singing on it. It's very singing songs that people know, but in a way that they've never heard before. If you take my Dark Christmas album and you listen, Jingle Bells is a quite different Jingle Bells than the original as an arrangement.
it was a really great album. I really love it. And I
Thank
really
you.
like the way you kind of mix this Christmas time of happiness and this time
Yeah,
of reflection.
it's soothing. Yeah.
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 And you have another project, it's called Outlanders, that we have Trevor Rabin, Aldi Meola. So what can you tell about it?
Yeah, incredible guitar players, legendary guitar players, very unique, all of them on their own. They have a specific style and sound and all that. And it's so nice that they all agreed working with me in a project that just had its first baby born, the first album. We intend to work further, with Outlanders, but it was my vision. I thought it's never been done like this, that you combine electric guitars or guitars in general with voice and with electronic music. There's been guitarists doing electronic music, there have been vocalists doing electronic music, but a project that all these three elements would be equally important, where is it? And I started making a research and I couldn't really find something similar. And then the island of Antigua in Caribbean was a big inspiration because I lived there for some time. And my friend Torsten lives there at the moment, and he's a producer, electronic music producer. And so the island inspired almost everything on Outlanders has been made on the island. I've been writing the songs on the beach, seriously. Many of the lyrics. When COVID came, I was working at home, recording the vocals and wrapping up the production and finishing the last line of lyrics. And it was a time that gave me the chance to contact with all the guitar players. And when everybody was at home, they agreed to do it. Nobody was touring. So, seriously, everybody was like, what? All these people, incredible. Aldi Miola, I met in Buenos Aires during his show some years ago. So we had a contact already. And so he remembered and said, yeah, let's do it. And, Joe Satriani we've been friends for many, many years. And so he was like, yeah, let's do it. What? Electronic music. Tarja, what's going on with you? And, many things like that. Musicians, we know musicians, but I am really happy that all of these people, they embraced the project in a way that they really went onto the songs and they made the music flow, and most of these guys, they made much more than I expected, or the directions that I gave them, what I would like them to do. They went and they got inspired, and it was really nice.
And was a blast because we never think we heard Tarja singing on electronic music or Audimiola playing on kind of electronic music. It was
Yeah.
really, really outstanding.
Fearless.
Yeah, fearless, yes. And what is interesting, you said that you start working in the COVID time. And during the pandemic, your name was trending on some countries because of your songs that kind of bring comfort to the people during this rough time. So how do you see this power of the music and the power of your voice also?
Music is very powerful. It's been, in my dark times, there's been few really hard moments in life. Music has always been the one factor that had gotten me out of there, out of the bad place. Music is a healing your soul, and when you hit the point, when there is this certain frequency really hitting the point of happiness, it's beautiful. It's very pure. And so I believe in that energy, and I believe that it was important for me to be there for my fans, whoever was there listening me. I was playing my piano, I was just playing my songs and singing for the people at home, and trying to myself during those moments feel better, but trying to project my happiness and gratefulness to the people that were there. It was what a horrible time we went through,
Yeah.
but we went through that. And so music, it's therapy. It's been scientifically proven to help children or people, having problems, traumas, mental illnesses. Seriously, it's it's helpful. And so us for artists, I feel that it's very necessary for us to, it also gives us the same effect.
Yeah.
And that's why nowadays, thankfully, there is a lot of talk about the mental health itself among artists even. There are a lot of documentaries you can see nowadays and watch super big names suffering in their peak of their career. I have been there myself. I was not able to enjoy the success that I was having. And why? Because I was not happy. So I needed to find that happiness again. And again, I'm going there. The music is helping a lot.
And during the pandemic, also have how can I say, the consolidation of digital music, because we don't have to go to the store to buy CD. We have all digital. And also the pandemic brought the artificial intelligence. So how do
Yeah.
you see this technology?
That is at times quite scary, to be honest. I've seen some things that people have done with me and my face and my voice, and it's like, holy crap. I mean, really, it's like, wow, what you can do today, it's scary. In a way, it's scary because where is the line that is where people can see and make a difference? This is real or not? That spooks me out. But on the other hand, it's been the whole technology and the industry has been developing so fast in the years. What we are going to have in 10 years' time now, if you think of all the movies that we've seen, they've had them already in there. We've seen all the crazy stuff. So it's going to happen. It's going to, because it is there already, one way or another. So it's interesting. I'm an old-fashioned person when it comes to music and producing music. I'm still buying albums. My husband just today I have to show you just a second.
Oh,
A vinyl, this. So we are both buying records. Still today, we are both buying records, and it's a beautiful thing. Because as an artist, I am really putting a lot of effort and time and value for the artwork and for the people that work with me. It's important that everything is still together, everything makes sense. If I can't grasp something like this, I can't have it like it's there. It doesn't feel the same. The magic, where is the magic? It's very hard. But of course, it's amazing that today we have the tools to get the information we need or we want to get to know about the music bands or listen. If I need to, seek for an opera aria, I'm practicing at home and I'm like, how is this the pronunciation in Russian? I am like struggling. So I go and I check somebody doing it and I learn. Yeah, it's there is this good thing and bad thing, like in everything in life.
and also in the other hand, we have the rediscovery of vinyl, as you already see, show me
Yeah.
the vinyl, and the cassettes. So
Yeah, that too.
yeah, so how do you see this rediscovery of vintage?
Because people they are longing for nostalgia. I mean, seriously, because it's changing so rapidly, our future, like a foreseeing future, is changing so rapidly that we are not willing to do that. We are kind of holding back. We are missing the nostalgia of the like I said, the magic world of music, like it was before, that you needed to go to libraries to look for information about artists. You went to the record stores, and how nice it was when you found an album that you didn't know it exists from a band that you love. I mean, what is this? those days are long gone. So we go back. We want to put some brakes on it, you know.
I think we have some cassettes of your work on China.
Oh yeah,
There are people releasing Tarja cassettes on China.
seriously.
Yeah, I saw something about it. I will research and send to Baron to send to
Wow,
you.
wow, wow,
Because on China the cassettes market is real huge.
wow.
And they
I,
have all the artists that usually don't came by
yeah, yeah,
own
yeah,
ways back there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I will go back to your concert with Marco because Brazil is a huge fan of yours and of Marco, of course. And when the announcement came through, a lot of people went crying, post videos, said the best day of my life and everything else. So how do you see this impact of your career with Marco here in Brazil, especially here in Brazil?
Yeah, if we've received a lot of love messages, very emotional messages, and as it's been very, as it's been since ever, I have to say that since ever I started personally for me, I need to tell you this, that whenever I started my solo career and I visited Brazil for the first time, I felt the love was so pure and so unbelievable that you kind of received me with such passion, and you've always done that ever since. And the relationship with my fans is very natural and very important. It's I feel it in my shows that it's this communication is absolutely vital. And the thing is that I receive all that energy that is super positive, and I take it all in, and I really cherish it. And so it's not happening everywhere in the world the same way. And now that you gave me the opportunity, or us with Marco, to really to go and perform for 9 shows, it's unbelievable. It's a gift, an opportunity, and I feel very humble about it. And I just want to say that I'm very grateful, and I want to thank the people in Brazil of doing this for us and being there for me everywhere. Brazilians are everywhere. It's like, what's going on? What Brazil? Oh, Brazil! Oh, it's the only thing I need to learn is Portuguese. I need to learn Portuguese because I understand, but there is something going on when I go to Rio, and I'm like, what is going on here? I don't understand anything anymore. It's a very different dialect. Depends where you go. But yeah, it's a special relationship with Brazil.
So I went to the concert that they played. It was real nice at the time of Angels Cry, the third anniversary was real nice. And then your solo concerts after that was real nice. And then we have Rafa playing with you. Is there any possibility of him playing with you again on these
I
concerts?
hope. I hope. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I love Rafa. It's very nice to have friends, very talented and very, very nice friends there. They just released their new album. I'm happy and proud of them. They keep on going strong. I believe stronger than ever. I mean, I can feel it somehow. So I'm very, very proud. Rafa is doing so many things in his life and new projects and so on. So life goes on. It's beautiful to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. Have you heard the new album?
Yes, I have. Yes. Of course, when if my friends are releasing albums, of course I need to go and check it out. The same with Lacuna Coil, with Within Temptation, the same. Many, as I said before, we musicians, we know each other, so and we rarely ever get to meet each other. Only in the occasion of festivals that we get to be together. Those are very special moments. We really cherish it, especially we women, that I still feel there is a lot of space for us in the industry.
In dreams he came, that voice which calls to me and speaks my name. And do I dream again to find the phantom of the opera is here inside my mind.
The one thing that I like to ask is about this female power on the music industry. This year we have the most female Grammy of the all time. We have a lot of
Oh,
Grammys being brought to female for the first time ever, like the first female singer of rock and roll band receiving a Grammy, like Paramore.
wow.
Yeah, so how do you see this? It's about time, right?
Wow. So especially for female, for the work, like a lifelong. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah,
It's very nice recognition. Wow.
it was about time to have this recognition, I think.
Times are changing. It's good.
I hope this still changing and then
People.
still
Exactly.
improving, I think.
Exactly. I hope we could improve and learn, we people. We tend to have a very short memory in a way. We don't learn from our mistakes, but it's unbelievable to see the children of today and how they've been taught in school, like mine, how different they grow. Rather from our generation, we grew so differently already. So it's a big development actually there.
Yeah. It will be my last question. So it's kind of a tricky one. So
Yeah.
just a little bit. No, just joking. If you have to, if Tarja of 2024 have to say something to the Tarja that was starting on music, and the Tarja that was starting on music have to say something to Tarja for nowadays, what to have to say to each other?
Wow.
I told you.
Oh, gee. Well, it would be like, hello, you innocent idiot. And that would be me for the one that is done. Hello, you innocent idiot. And then the young one saying, where? Hold on a second. I need to really carefully now think what the fuck I'm gonna say to you. Where? Are you really sure you've lost all of the innocence that was there in the beginning? That I would ask from the current me. But the innocence is a very powerful word in general, that we all lose it in one point in our life. It's just like that because of what we've been taught and how we learned and all that. So it's gone. in a way, being an artist of today is a very, very big blessing to be able to play around with your capacity of your mental capacity of really thinking and feeling in many levels, and then putting it into your work. It's a freedom, that's called. And but yeah, that little idiot starting her career long gone. She walked a long way to get here.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well.
There was a child climbing a hill on a winter's night.
together.